Hey everyone, it's Bookshami. Welcome to the show.
Azul jogando a viu comentando a Centrallplays está no ar. MLB, bora tentar dar umas melhorar as tacadas hoje. Que ontem, mas para o primeiro dia até que não foi tão ruim, né? Não o primeiro dia jogando, mas o primeiro dia com uma dedicação maior jogando, né? Deixa eu aproveitar e ver uma coça. No mercado, meus jogadores. Se eu quiser vender, tem como eu filtrar aqui só para meus jogadores? Não tem, né? Dá uma olhada. Os Paranauê aqui. Não, cara. O Stott. Esse eu tenho um. Aqui fala por quanto que eu comprei. Cadê o Stott? Ué? Ué, filho, cadê o Brison Stott? Tô cego. Ah, tem aqui pra baixo, cara. Tá aqui, comprei por 993. Voltemos, vamos continuar o meu mini season em temporada, terminar essa primeira que eu comecei aqui. Onze vitórias e 10 derrotas. Mas por que a gente tem que escolher toda vez? Não podia? Define qualquer. Define qualquer. Que horário aleatório? Não precisa definir toda vez. Começar arremessando.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
There's a swing.
Eu caramba.
Siri ranging back.
Levei sorte já, hein?
Pulls it in on the
Já
warning.
levei sorte.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Tyler Fitzgerald stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got it. 2 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And there's a ball.
No, that's it.
Inside.
No, that missed. That's
and
a
now
ball.
2-0. 2 out, space is empty.
2-0.
Ground ball left
Foul.
side, and it goes just foul.
All right, let's go.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Gonna really need to
2-2.
hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's a ball.
Count is full.
Tried the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work
Limpo,
there
3
against-
foras.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Chris, he leads the way with the
Forcing
best batting
speakers.
average on the team. And the first
Ball,
pitch
low.
misses for ball 1. That one fouled off.
Troca.
The 1-1.
Yeah.
Contact with the sweeper.
1 and 2's the count.
Super. É mais lento. Ah, não. É. Super change também. Entendi.
And now
2 and 2.
2-2.
Tutu. Tutu.
On the ground to third.
Ah.
Fitzgerald. Slings to first. Ozuna is out. So up next, Willie McCovey.
Come on, Albert.
That's
Ball.
a little bit low. 1 out, base is empty.
Ó, a rápida dele foi 90. Que lento. Ai,
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
nossa, achei que essa bola descesse.
Just
That's a
missed.
ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
upstairs. Hit on
Droga.
to the right side. Berger takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Here is Sosa to the plate.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Essa bola rápida dele é muito lenta, bicho. Me confunde.
Next
Yeehaw!
offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Out to short, Jeter. On the run, throw to first.
Got him.
And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Acertaram.
Back in Washington,
entrada
D.C.
zerada.
Now, Michael Harris II.
Com contato.
Shota back to work. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
That's a ball.
That missed.
Went
That's
with
a
the
ball.
sweeper.
1-1.
That's down
No,
and in.
ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that
2-2.
pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's inside.
Full count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one lifted to left, but probably getting an angle on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Second inning here, no score. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Por que você não tava fora da primeira base, bicho?
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, he let it get deep.
The new pitcher in the game, Ryan Walker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Jake Berger in the box now. Takes strike one. Abreu stands at first with one out. And ball 1-1. And there's the strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the batter now, Travis Pisano. And he takes the strike. And he takes one right on the black. 0-2 now.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's the third out. Now into the game, Bobby Abreu. He takes over in right.
Bobby.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Offering is in for a strike.
That fastball, even though
One ball,
it's
one
up,
strike.
that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Next pitch
Ball
is
out.
outside. And fastball in there for a strike at 91. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good
Full
take.
count.
That one misses.
Take your baseball,
So a
Thor.
leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting
Não
to
deu swing.
to me. We'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
No outs. Runner at first. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Ah,
0-2 as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
speed. Tem velocidade.
That misses
Ball
the
high.
zone. Down 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Como é que pegou essa bola?
Now one
Ball.
miss.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers
got a full
probably just
count.
give up a first pitch single and have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field.
Droga.
He's got it. And there's
Fala seu salve. Seu salve. Perdão. Fala seu Eric, salve, bom, boa tarde.
Put it into his highest gear and go
Puxa
a long way
vida.
to track that one down.
Os caras não vão tirar o arremessador, não? Tá
Like a
com
wide
zero
receiver
de
playing
energia.
football.
lifted in the air.
Ah, caramba.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here comes Austin Riley. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
De novo.
That one is lifted in the air. A break. Sizes
Puxa
this
vida.
one up. And that
Uma boa
will end the
oportunidade de pontuar.
Back here in Nationals Park. On to the 3rd inning. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. That one's in there. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And a slider.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Center field. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Here's Contreras now. Outfield playing very deep. Not wanting. Kirby Yates on the pitch here. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Come on, Kirby. And that one fouled off. Next offering
Ball.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to short. It's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And at first, one away.
Your base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And
Ball, that's
off
in.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And the
That's the
slider
ball.
just misses.
Really nice
2 balls,
slider
2
right
strikes.
there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Got it!
2 out.
Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Ryan Brazier. Termar Johnson in the box now. Takes strike one. Sliced foul.
Olha, ali eu tava arremessando, né? O cara acertou, só que pegou no ar, tá fora. Agora eu tô rebatendo.
That's a ball.
2-2, 2 bolas, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Abreu on the move, racing back, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Relay throw.
Puxa vida.
That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been.
Duas bases, pelo menos ganhando duas bases.
Happy with that result.
And now it's Jose Siri.
Já tá muito
That one's
dentro.
in there, 0-1. That one in there across the letters.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch.
She misses, struck him out.
Muito cedo swing.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy.
Oh. Ufa, ainda bem que vai pra fora.
The winning run on second base. Ball. And it's even up.
Uma bola, um strike.
Ball.
Duas bolas, um strike. Eu não entendo nada de beisebol.
To be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a base hit. The throw in.
Fiz uma corrida. Bom, basicamente assim, só para comentar, não vou contar tantos detalhes, mas com tempo, se quiser ir perguntando, também fica à vontade, lógico. Mas basicamente é que aqui não tem como eu pausar. Ah, acabou essa partida. Ganhei. Deixa eu ver se tem como eu pausar com a imagem do campo. Bom, tem 4 bases, certo? Basicamente tem um time defendendo e um time atacando. O time que está defendendo é o time que está arremessando a bola. Ele está defendendo. Por que ele está defendendo? Porque ele não pode fazer ponto, corrida nessa hora. É o time que está rebatendo, é o time que pode fazer corridas. O que é corrida, né? O batedor, tá aí, o cara tenta rebater a bola para longe e ele tenta correr em todas as bases, né? Tem a home plate, que é a casa, que é a base de casa, que é onde rebate ali. Aí tem que ir para primeira, segunda, terceira e voltar para home, para casa. Se ele conseguir completar, completa uma corrida. É assim que a gente faz a pontuação no beisebol, entendeu? Só que aí, isso aí é o básico, né? Só que assim, você joga a bola longe e não vai para fora do estádio, que não o home run, entendeu? A bola volta. Então, por exemplo, aquela batida ali que eu fiz, o meu jogador, a primeira dela, é que aqui não... Ah, tem um replay. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo ver aqui. Pular. Vai mostrar uns replays. Vai mostrar uns replays aleatórios. Tá, então o batedor deu uma rebatida, bateu. A bola não foi pra fora. E nenhum jogador do time de defesa pegou ela no ar. Se pegar ela no ar, o cara rebateu. A bola foi pra alto, não precisa ser pra alto, não pegou no chão. E alguém de defesa pegou a bola no ar, entendeu? O rebatedor tá fora. Então a bola não pode... Ele não pode... A bola dele que rebate não pode ninguém pegar no ar. Tipo aquela que você viu lá, que era bem longeão, o meu jogador pegou no ar, por isso que o batedor dele tava fora. Né? Se não pegou no ar, então o cara pode... Se ninguém pegou a bola no ar, o cara pode tentar avançar as bases. A primeira vez eu avancei 2 bases. O meu jogador foi pra primeira. Aí como a bola tava longe ainda, eu pedi pro meu jogador avançar até a segunda base. Aí ele correu e parou na segunda base. Por que ele parou na segunda base? Porque a bola tava voltando. O time de defesa tava voltando com a bola. E o jogador, quem rebate, ele vira um corredor de bases depois, né? Ele não pode estar fora de base. Se ele estiver fora de base, ele é eliminado da partida. Daquela entrada. Daquela entrada. A partida não foi besteira. Daquela entrada. O jogo é 9 entradas, né? Cada entrada o time rebate, os 2 times rebatem e os 2 times defendem. O jogador é eliminado, né? Então ele tem que ficar sempre na base. Por isso que os jogadores que estão rebatendo, eles ficam parados na base, assim. Porque daí eles tentam correr de uma base para outra quando tem tempo, quando a bola tá longe, entendeu? Alguém vai e rebate, já tem um cara. Tinha um cara na segunda base lá, por exemplo. Aí meu outro jogador rebateu a bola para longe de novo. Entendeu? Aí o cara que tava na segunda base correu, foi pra terceira base e eu já pedi pra correr pra casa. Entendeu? Pra home plate. Entendeu? E aí, ou seja, então ele completou. Entendeu? Ele completou o circuito inteiro. E aí completou uma corrida. Como era a última entrada, tava 0-0 o jogo, eu fiz essa pontuação. Entendeu? E eu era que tava rebatendo por último. Então, como eu fiz a pontuação, acabou a partida. Lá em cima na direita, não tem como ter um mouse aqui, porque é no PlayStation. Lá na cima são 3 entradas só que uma partida normal de beisebol são 9 entradas, né? Aí é só que aqui são partidas de diferente, para ser mais curta, né? São só 3 entradas. A primeira, lá em cima tá escrito assim, 1, 2, 3. Primeira entrada 0-0, segunda entrada 0-0, terceira entrada eu tava rebatendo, eu fiz 1 ponto. Aí acabou a partida, entendeu? Então esse é bem o basiquinho pra ter uma noção, assim, entendeu? Mas aí você fica à vontade, quiser falar qualquer coisa, beleza? Perguntar qualquer coisa. E aí tá, aí é o mais básico que tem, a outra coisa mais básica pra ter noção, é que sempre assim, tem o arremessador e o rebatedor, certo? Que é o batedor, né? Rebatedor, né? Que tá tentando ali, né? O arremessador tem que dar 3 strikes pra eliminar aquele rebatedor, entendeu? Se jogar na strike zone ali, que é uma área que vai da largura do prato que a gente fala, do plate ali que vai no chão, é da largura dele e da altura entre a cintura e o joelho do batedor. A altura sempre define quem é a altura da onde é a strike zone, a zona de strike, é a altura quem define é da cintura, um pouquinho acima da cintura do batedor até o joelho dele, e a largura é aquele prato que fica ali no fundo, é a base que fica ali no chão. Beleza, só para você ter uma noção o que é strike zone. Aí o arremessador tem que arremessar, então, nesse quadrado, que tem um juiz ali atrás que está observando se está dentro ou fora. Aqui, que a gente, dentro de um jogo, aparece o círculo. O círculo não, o cercado, né? E nas transmissões de beisebol hoje em dia, a própria transmissão da televisão, né? Ela coloca um círculo também, imaginando aonde que está, né, o círculo, a strike zone, entendeu? Então era só pra gente facilitar se tá fora ou não fora, mas quem decide mesmo é o juiz que tá ali atrás, entendeu? Então o arremessador tem que tentar arremessar sem o batedor pegar na bola. O batedor pega na bola 3 vezes, entendeu? Ou se ele acertar 3 vezes a strike zone, se o batedor não der o swing, não der o balanço, não, a gente fala swing, né? Que é o balançar o taco para tentar rebater. Se o batedor não der o swing nenhuma vez e 3 bolas for dentro da strike zone, o batedor tá fora. Se o batedor der o swing, independente se o arremesso foi dentro ou fora da strike zone, ele conta como strike, entendeu? Então é por isso que às vezes o batedor não dá o swing, porque ele imagina que a bola vai fora da strike zone. E 4 bolas fora da strike zone, ele, batedor, pode andar para a primeira base de graça. A gente fala assim, entendeu? O walk, ele anda para a primeira base, entendeu? Então é por isso que às vezes o batedor não quer rebater, porque ele imagina que tá fora, entendeu? Então é assim que é essa disputa entre arremessador e batedor, entendeu? São 4 bolas, que é 4 bolas fora da strike zone, para o batedor poder andar para a primeira base, isso, né? Ou 3 strikes, né? Para o arremessador eliminar aquele batedor. E aí são 3 eliminações para poder inverter o time assim. Eu tô rebatendo, meu time tá rebatendo. Eu posso eliminar até 2 jogadores meus, ou seja, né, dessa maneira de eliminar jogadores, ou ele tá fora da base, ou o arremessador for lá e eliminou, deu 3 strikes contra o batedor, entendeu? Até 2, porque daí na terceira vez que um jogador de ataque é eliminado, inverte. Aí o time que tava atacando defende, o time que tava defendendo ataca. É bem um basiquinho assim, eu sei que pra quem não curte mesmo mas querendo ou não, eu acho que já dá um pouquinho mais de visão, né? Tá aqui eu vou arremessar. Perdão, eu vou rebater agora. E aí lá na direitinha, na direitinha do canto, quer dizer, lá na direitinha tem o scoreboard, né, o placar, né? Tem várias informações ali, os grandes números, os números grandes, 00, é quantas corridas seu time deu aquela corrida. Quando fala corrida, como eu falei, é o inteiro. É correr o losango inteiro, o diamante inteiro, as 4 bases, né? Sai da home, vai pra primeira, segunda, terceira, volta, uma corrida. 0 a 0 ali. Lá na direitinha tem assim, o mais importante, um dos mais importantes é o 00 lá. O primeiro é o bola, que eu falei, tem que ter 4 bolas para o arremessador, pro batedor poder andar de graça, se ele não rebater a bola, né, certo? Ou 3 strike pro rebatedor, como eu falei, poder ser eliminado por esse arremessador. Então aquele 00 lá, que tá bem pequenininho em preto na direita embaixo, aquele 00 lá, é o bola e strike. O primeiro é bola e o segundo é strike. Essa é a contagem que a gente vai contando aqui. Tá. Aí, por exemplo, eu dei o swing, a bola veio pra trás. Isso é falta, então é contado strike. Eu rebati, só que a bola foi muito alta, o cara vai pegar no ar. O cara pegou no ar, o batedor tá eliminado. Pronto, acabou. Aí preencheu uma bolinha rosa lá, significa que tem um batedor eliminado. Aí tem a segunda bolinha rosa que preencheu, a segunda bolinha que tá branca. Quando ela tiver preenchida em rosinha, que o jogo colocou em rosinha, significa que tem 2, então, jogadores eliminados, né? E aí não precisa ser o terceiro, porque se já tem 2 e mais um eliminado, tudo acabou, inverte, como eu falei, né? Então eu já fui um. Aí eu pensei que é pra fora, porque eu não rebati. Essa é pra fora, tá? Então 1 a 1, uma bola e um strike. 2 bolas, um strike, 2 a 1. Essas bolas altas é ruim que fica fácil dos defensores, né? A gente fala esses defensores, né? Ele pegar a bola. As duas bolinhas lá, rosinha preenchida. Mais um, eu tô fora. Aí inverte, eu vou arremessar e eles vão rebater daí.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch.
Bati de novo errado. Aí não pegou não. Ó, pegou no chão. Como a bola pegou no chão, entendeu? O cara não pegou no ar, contou. Meu rebatedor conseguiu correr até a primeira base. Agora ele tá esperando lá na primeira base. Entendeu? E não dava tempo de avançar mais base, né? Porque a bola voltaria logo, por isso que ele só parou na primeira base.
All ones the count.
Sosa leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Let's go, Lee.
The shortstop takes the ball. That's down and in.
That's ball 3.
3 bolas e um strike. Mais um bola, o meu batedor avança pra primeira base. E quem tá na primeira base avança pra segunda. Vai acontecer exatamente isso. 4 bolas. E eu não dei swing. Porque se eu der o swing, que é o balanço do base, independente se tá fora ou dentro da zona, conta como strike. Entendeu? E aí agora tem um batedor um corredor na primeira e um corredor na segunda base. Porque ele empurra, não pode ficar 2 corredores na mesma base. Ele empurra um pra próxima base. Filha da... Os jogadores que estão na base lá, eles até se movimentaram, mas vai acabar. Eles não podem se movimentar. Os outros jogadores não podem se movimentar. Quer dizer, até pode se movimentar pensando que a bola pode cair no chão. Mas eles não podem contar a corrida enquanto a bola não pega na luva do receptor lá, do receptor não, do defensor. Se não for o último eliminado, como era o caso aqui, pegou na luva, aí o cara que tá na base pode correr. Mas como era o último eliminado, aí não dava, já acabou. Ele eliminou 3, acabou, não continua mais nada. Tá com glitch gráfico. Agora eu vou arremessar. Isso, tá certo. Então eu tenho que tentar dar... Tem que tentar dar 3 strikes. Ah! Filha da...
That's back.
Ponto. Strike, filha da mãe. Oh, home run.
That gives him a lead. It's
Desgramado. Tá.
here's
O cara rebateu, home run. Fora da... É. Aí fez uma... Aí, como a bola vai fora do estádio, na parte, no ângulo de 90 graus pra frente, conta como home run. Aí ele pode correr tranquilo todas as bases e conta uma pontuação. Então 1-0 pra ele, ó.
Carlos Sandoval. Oh, you're good. I feel like I've heard that one before. Late on that fastball.
The real threats are coming up, already giving up a home
E aqui, como é um jogo, tem esses minigames pra eu poder... Eu escolho o local que eu quero lançar, o tipo de bola que eu quero lançar, o local que eu quero lançar, e aí tem um minigame ali que é pra eu poder... Pra ver se vai... Pra ver se quanto eu faço bem esse minigame, ele vai obedecer. Ah, não! Outro! Pelo amor de Deus. 2 strikes seguidos. Filha da mãe. Oh, strike. 2 home runs seguidos. 2-0 pra eles, ó. Hoje eu não fiz nenhuma ainda. Tá, vai pegar no ar. Então aquele ele tá eliminado. 2 eliminados. Só que eles já fizeram 2 corridas, já tô ferrado. Já. Pra quem não tá rebatendo muito bem, recuperar de 2-0 não é fácil não. Pelo amor de Deus. Outro ramo. Meu Deus do céu. 3! Acabou já essa partida. Caraca, bicho, mas por que... É a primeira vez que eu dou 3 home runs seguidos, assim. Caraca, bicho, todo mundo tá acertando. Esse aqui vai cair fora. 3-0. 3 corridas. Agora se eu não... Deixa eu ver se vai... Essa é a segunda ou a terceira entrada? Segunda entrada ainda. Agora eu tenho que tentar recuperar. E depois não dá mais corrida pra eles, né? Porque não adianta nada. Nossa, tipo, eu tenho que... Já... Ia pra fora, filha da mãe.
Ball, that's just out.
3 pigotinhos? Como assim?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ah. Caraca, você vai jogar todos os pigotinhos? É mesmo? É sério mesmo? Mãe, aí a última.
Here comes Austin Riley.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And another ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Now one out to the right. Otani sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs.
Essa partida já acabou já.
Termar Johnson, the next to hit. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a
No
tough
ball, 2
situation
strikes.
early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Headed down the line.
Vai pegar o filho da mãe. Pegou. 0 corridas. Primeira entrada, 3-0 para eles.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Jose Ramirez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. High fly ball on that one.
Foi para trás, então é
down the right
falta.
side. down the line.
Não tem ninguém pra pegar ali.
And that drops
Foi
foul.
fora.
Throw him another breaking
Essa linha
ball.
da frente, né?
Try to
Tem
go
que
again
ter,
with the
tem que ser
fastball,
um ângulo de
sliding
90
up,
graus
and
aberto.
he's having a hard time catching
Tem que ser
up.
pra frente, não pode ser pra...
Fouls
Foi
it
pra
off,
trás.
still 1-2. Get some
No
pace there, we'll do it again. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Swings into that one, it's a strikeout.
Batting eight.
So they get
Eliminado.
Jason Kipnis.
Trocar o arremessador.
Now pitching.
Lake Trinan taking over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That's a strike next to the sweeper. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
That one
Ball
just
in.
misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And there's 2
Dois
away.
eliminados.
2 down, base is empty. And now Samuel Basallo. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Dives and he can't hang on. No play, that's an infield single.
Tá, conseguiu chegar na primeira base.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Trout. He's already homered in this game.
Round.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickup.
Hits the corner, and that is strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. What a stop. The throw. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning.
Consegui eliminar os 3 agora, menos mal.
Back now, and on the
Sem
mound,
conceder
the closer,
corrida.
Darren O'Day.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less.
Ai.
Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Jose Siri, the leadoff batter as he swings
Nossa,
through.
bola rápida, menos 90,
Foul ball.
menos 90 milhas por hora. Nunca vi uma bola rápida de menos 90 milhas. Bola rápida lenta.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Nossa, mas eu hoje parece que ficou pior que ontem.
Coming up to hit. He's
Ontem é um momento que eu tava acertando umas bolas boas. Depois, pá,
swing and a miss as he
ah, essas bolas lentas.
With one there,
Me
but he
confundo.
knows
As bolas desse cara é muito lenta.
very often against a guy like
Caraca,
this.
tudo é lento.
and that is out of play.
E a alteração de velocidade da bola te confunde, porque você dá o swing antes da hora, né?
Swings and misses. And there
Engraçado como ele joga a bola por baixo, né?
now the left fielder, Willie
Ele não joga a bola meio que por cima, joga meio por baixo.
And that one clips the corner.
Nossa, por
Hey,
dentro.
7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Now
I got
1
1 ball,
and
1 strike.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
This could end it. On the ground, and this should do it.
Acabou.
On to first,
He's out.
ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you
3-0. Não precisa nem rebater de novo, né? Porque já tinha acabado. Eu não poderia mais pontuar. F. Aqui as partidas, então aqui é o modo. Eu jogo. Esse aqui é um modo. Esse jogo aqui tem vários modos de jogo, né? Esse é um modo de jogo que ele é mais específico para jogar online contra outras pessoas, só que tem coisas offline para você farmar o teu time, ganhar cartinhas, ganhar jogadores. E as cartinhas, as mesmas cartinhas, você upa elas podem crescer de nível e tal. E é o que eu tô fazendo aqui. Porque primeiro que eu não sei jogar, eu não sou um bom jogador, né? Quer dizer, eu sei jogar, sei como jogar, só não sou bom, né? É diferente, né? E aí, então, isso aqui são... Não é um torneio, nem nada, eu tô jogando até um modo que chama assim mini temporada. São 28 jogos, né, que você joga, e aí dependendo de quantas vitórias, você escolhe, contra o computador, você escolhe a dificuldade, tô escolhendo a segunda dificuldade. E aí, quantas vitórias você tem, no final te dá uma premiação, entendeu? Dentro dessas 28 partidas. E são só 3 entradas. Como eu falei, uma partida normal de beisebol são 9 entradas. Mas aqui, para não ficar muito massivo, são só 3, né? E esse é um jogo, principalmente na hora da rebatida aqui, é com tempo, cara. Tem todas umas técnicas e tal, que você... Aonde olhar, como mirar o teu bastão aqui e tal. E é com tempo, entendeu? Pra você pegar o time da rebatida. Nossa, foi dentro essa bola. Dentro também, o bicho tá acertando na linha. Se for a linha metade pra fora, é fora, metade pra até... Aí, ó. Se for pegando na linha, tem que ser bem na metade da linha. Aí é dentro. Se for um pouquinho pra fora, é fora. Ele andou pra primeira base porque foi 4 bolas.
I think it helps the hitters because they become more familiar with the pitcher's stuff. The shortened schedule, it doesn't help though, and that cuts into the amount of at-bats they get. So the GBL...
Está jogando muito errado, ó. Bola na curva. Vai pegar no ar, aquele rebatedor tá eliminado. Aí o batedor que tava na primeira base, ele volta para ele continua na primeira base lá, que eu não mandei ele correr para ele arriscar, né? Ele poderia correr a partir do momento que o cara pega na bola, pega na luva a bola lá, aí o que tava na primeira base pode tentar roubar a base, pode tentar avançar a base, quer dizer. Só que ele era perigoso tentar avançar e ele perder. E se a bola chega no... É que enfim, uma boa. Eu vou mandar ele fazer home, eu vou fazer um ponto. Ó, eu mandei ele correr lá, ó. Ah, esse aqui tá eliminado, mas um correu. Eu consegui, a bola foi tão longe que o cara tá na primeira base, a gente controla, se ele corre, fica, eu vou controlando, né? Eu deveria ter mandado só aquele cara correr, o outro deveria ter pedido pra ficar na outra base. Mas ele conseguiu correr, eu fiz uma corrida. Ai, screwball, filho da mãe.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Count 1 and 2.
Aqui é pra fora. Ia pra fora de novo. Tá, acabou. Fiz uma corrida, pelo menos.
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Mike Trout in the box now. Take strike 1. Up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw, not in time.
Conseguiu correr a tempo pra primeira base antes da bola chegar. Se salvou.
Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Shohei Ohtani in the box now. Take strike 1. Trout on at first, nobody out. swing and a foul out of play.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard
Falta.
right at them if they're going to have a chance.
Foi pra fora da linha branca ali, né? Então é falta. Do lado direito. Pra fora, assim. Do lado direito é a direita, do lado esquerdo é a esquerda, né? Daquela linha.
And a pitch. And one gone. And now here is Carlos Beltran. Fought off foul. Up the middle.
Já tá, mano.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And they'll have runners at the corners.
Quem tava na primeira base foi pra terceira.
Couldn't have timed it up.
O cara que rebateu foi pra primeira.
The swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ah!
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way.
Outro home run. Aí todo mundo que tava na base avança. Então, além do batedor, os dois na base. Então, fizeram 3 pontos, 3 corridas. 3 a 1.
One down. Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit.
Impressionante esse time, bicho. Eu não consigo.
Left field. McCovey getting an angle on it.
Ontem não tava conseguindo, não tava dando tanto home run, não, bicho. Hoje já foi 4. Caraca.
Good recovery though after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ripped on a line. McCovey makes the catch, inning over. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. Welcome back, and we've got
E do jeito que eu tô rebatendo mal pra caramba,
Emmanuel
não
Clase.
fiz nenhum home run hoje.
Slider guy, bro. He throws
Aí?
it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's
Nem
tough.
perto de fazer, né?
Straight
Home runs the count.
queso right there.
Não é que, nossa, aquela quase foi. Não, nem nada.
That one
Nope,
off the
that's a
mark,
ball.
and now it's even 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching.
Aí.
it go by.
Só que fiz um home run, só que não tem ninguém na base. Aí foi uma corrida só daí.
And that
Uma
ball is
pena,
gone.
bicho.
He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-2. So up next, Bryce Eldridge.
O cara jogou no meio também.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And now the
0-1.
count is even. Just
that's it.
missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's outside.
Outside, that's a ball.
Now 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Empatei. É uma pena que não tinha ninguém nas bases.
Tied
De
up
novo.
thanks to the home run.
E de novo porque ele jogou no meio também. Chama-se meatball. Bola no meio, as bolas mais fáceis, né?
Just
Oh,
off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge. A little
Ah,
up
yeah.
front there as he swings through it.
Nice.
That's
One
been
ball,
in the
one
tunnel
strike.
for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
That
2
one
balls,
misses.
1 strike.
And a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right
As
here.
bolas altas é a
2-2
minha
the count.
maior deficiência. Maior ainda, todas. Eu tenho todas as deficiências.
Up the middle, Kipnis. Tosses
Tá.
the
Primeiro eliminado ainda.
second.
Tá bom.
So out of the pen
Não
comes
tem
the
chance de
right
virar
hander,
ainda.
Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game,
Yep,
I'd
that
say.
ball went out.
Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
One down, base is empty. Up
Ball.
and in, now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
As a hitter, you got to learn
2-1.
something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards
Dois
right center
eliminados.
field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now it's Jose's series. There's the slider. Going
Foi pra fora.
0-1.
Fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly
Nope.
difficult
Ball
to pick
one.
that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on
1-1.
that.
This one popped up. Kept sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third
Trocar
baseman,
meu
Jose
rebatedor.
Ramirez. Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the
Oh,
pen.
arremessador.
Yates.
Yates.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's
Ball.
down and in.
Puxa,
A
foi pra
slider missed.
fora.
Swing and a miss. And the count
1
1-2.
ball, 2 strikes.
A foul ball, he stays alive. Got it swinging. 1 away.
Eliminado.
Now it's going to be Jason Kipnis. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And
got
it
1 ball,
skips
1
in the
strike.
dirt. Gets in the chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Dois eliminados.
Now a chance for Samuel Basallo. And that's
Ball
in the
1,
dirt.
no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's go, Sam.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Perez on to first.
He's out.
Inning over on the strikeout.
Não concedi. Empatei. Partida. Última entrada.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now
Se eu não fizer ponto, complica, porque depois eu
Marcelo
tenho que
Zuna.
não fazer ponto para ir pro desempate. Mesmo não tem empate.
And he blows that one
Aí vai
by.
umas novas entradas até alguém fizer mais corrida que o outro. Naquela mesma
He didn't
entrada.
look ready for the
Uma entrada por
velocity. I
vez
think it'd be a
até
mistake
alguém.
to throw him anything off speed right there.
De novo, bicho.
This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And now they're out in front. It's 4-3.
That one was a hanger and pitchers.
Virei a partida, mas é uma pena que não tinha ninguém na base. Mais ninguém na base para fazer mais pontuação.
He made him pay.
Estádio bem pequenininho. E os estádios não tem um padrão de distância do home run, não. Só tem padrão de lateral, sim, 90 graus, ou coisa, mas a distância de quanto é o coisa lá, eu acho que tem uma distância mínima, deve ter, eu acho, se não me engano. Mas tem estádios maiores, estádios menores e tal. O campo, na verdade, maior, o campo menor, né? O formato é padrão, mas a distância lá de quando é fora do muro, a gente fala, né? No beisebol se fala. Não tem um padrão, não. Ah, bicho, jogou 2 bolas bem no cantinho.
He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters. You got this.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That
Ball
misses.
inside.
Now 2-2. On its way to the corner.
Ah, como é que esse cara vai pegar, bicho? Ah, tá.
And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Come on, here we go.
Outside
We got full
low.
count.
And it's 3-2.
Contagem cheia é 3-2, contagem cheia, né?
Good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming
Dá
off
isso.
if he's walked.
And there's
Aí,
ball four.
andei. O cara jogou pra fora de novo. Eu não dei o swing.
Pitches and earned a walk.
Então, avanço pra primeira base.
Sosa. Strike one.
There was a high-velocity
0-1.
fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hey,
In
2.
the dirt.
0-2.
Pedido pra roubar a base.
Look out!
Time, that ball
And he
got
hit
him.
him.
Right
He
there.
had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Ah, quando o arremessador acerta o batedor pode acertar a bola no batedor, no corpo do batedor. Ele pode avançar a primeira base.
Swing
Já
and
tá
a miss.
muito pra fora.
98 on the gun.
0-1's the count.
Wagner. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot
Nope,
like this,
outside.
that is a big-time benefit.
Come on.
Swing and a miss.
Ai, por que eu dei esse swing, filha da mãe?
As a hitter,
One
when
ball,
a guy like this
2
comes into
strikes.
the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing in there.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Trevor Hoffman takes over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. To third.
Right there on the
Tag.
Ah, eliminou o cara. Eu demorei pra pedir pra eles avançarem. Filha da mãe.
He was late there. Strike one.
Tentei roubar a base, o cara conseguiu mandar a bola lá pro cara que tava na terceira base rápido.
For this guy out there on the mound.
Ah,
See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 ball, 2
essa
strikes.
circle change com a bola lenta. Me confunde demais.
Missed, and it's a strike.
Aí, quando as bases estavam cheias, eu não fiz nada, nenhuma rebatida, nada. Quando tava vazio, eu fiz 2 home run, mas é um filho da mãe. Virei a partida, só que o problema é que agora
Set for the bottom of the third.
eu tenho que
Here's Mike Trout.
trocar meu arremessador pro cara. Peraí, a gente tem qual? Tá. Vou colocar o Cruz aqui.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jimmy
Se eu não
Garcia.
der corrida, eu ganho. O duro é não dar corrida. Mike Trouter. Esse cara é um dos
We
melhores
see a pretty high turnover rate because of that. Every outing
melhores
seems to be high
jogadores de
pressure.
beijo que
This one
tem.
included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Bicho rebate demais, é impressionante.
Solid contact.
Quanto que é o contato dele? Pô, cara. Nossa, o contato dele é 84, 87. A força. Nossa, o cara é muito,
Just a little too quick.
muito bom.
He's got to stay back a little longer.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot,
1 ball,
down and
2
away.
strikes.
If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for
Oh,
hitters to
that's
square
inside.
that off. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That misses the zone, and now it's filled up 3-2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a
Ah,
run.
consegui eliminar.
Across the
Menos mal.
diamond. 1-1.
Shohei Ohtani, os melhores jogadores mais versáteis que existe. Ele é arremessador e também rebate.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. In the air to
Vai,
left
vai, vai,
center.
vai.
McCovey on the move to the alley.
Falta um,
Drops into the glove.
eliminar um, eu ganho a partida. Falta mais um.
So it's their last
E aí as
chance to
bases estão vazias, então
begin.
tá
Carlos Beltran.
tô com um bom prognóstico, digamos assim.
Swing and a he was out.
Esse cara, eu não sei se eu conheço. Nossa senhora, contato, força, tudo acima de 100, bicho. O cara é um pelado. Caramba, dala, bicho. O bicho é muito bom.
That one the other way, down the line, and it's
Falta
foul.
uma bola, um strike. Um strike pra vencer a partida.
One strike away.
Consegui.
And that's the ball game.
Virei.
Well, 3-inning games are pretty
Comecei perdendo 3-0 e consegui virar. Que
Disappoint.
cagada, bicho.
Tons of offense, but it came down to just one run. This was a wild one.
4-3.
Não, primeira entrada os caras fizeram 3 home run. Ah não, foi só um, na verdade. É outra partida que eu confundi. É que foi 3. Um home run foi 3 pontos, 3 corridas. E tinha 2 na base, mais o batedor 3. Subiu. Boa. Boa. 150 hits. Deixa eu ver. 13 vitórias e 11 derrotas. Começar com Roger Cleans. New Orleans Pinheads.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound in this one, Nolan Ryan.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Marcell Ozuna leading things off and takes the strike. And now
That's
it's even
outside.
up. All right, Singy, is there anything you have to eat or see whenever you're in New Orleans?
Absolutely. I've got to get some jambalaya. If I don't, it was a
Ball
failed
two.
trip.
And that skips into dirt. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one
3-2.
almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Struck him out looking. So digging in, Willie McCovey. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Buxton ranges back.
Filha.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Ball
Ball
one,
one,
no
no
strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-2.
One ball.
He's looking
2
pretty
strikes.
sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Pra fora, filha da mãe.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him
Nossa, zerado.
back here in New Orleans.
Belo contato, Ivan Rodrigues.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Pudge Rodriguez. Fouled off left side. it's 1-1.
Bem rápido.
That
That's
one
ball
missed.
That two-seam fastball is
2 balls,
usually
1 strike.
coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Byron Buxton. That's in there. Strike one. When you examine
0-1's the
Buxton's
count.
career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. And a big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective,
No balls,
that's a
2 strikes.
beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got it.
Henderson over to first in time. And that quickly, 2
That is
away.
good. The designated
And
hitter.
here is Brent Rooker.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
There's the strike, 95.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Cut out and missed, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Second inning set to go.
Gunnar
That was the
Henderson.
shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunner.
The
ball.
shortstop takes the ball.
That's ball 2.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now pitching.
And now it's Salvador
Right.
Perez to the plate.
Right there.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Come on, Blake. That's the right here.
The other way. Flores to second.
Eliminação dupla. Filha da mãe.
Man, that is such a tough double play. to
Double
make.
play.
First baseman to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with the runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Next pitch
Nope.
misses, and the count is 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Que eu dei esse swing?
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right-hander kick steals. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now it's Manny Machado. Out front, rip foul. That's in there, and it's 0-2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Foul ball still 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Dois fora.
So up next,
Batting
Ellie
fifth,
De La
the
Cruz.
shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Throwing the ball really well
0-2.
today. That two-seam fastball's got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
Next pitch
Ball,
is
that's just
outside.
out.
Chases that one out of the zone. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the.
Pitching.
We're back,
Right
and on the
center.
mound is the closer,
Iglesias.
Raisel Iglesias. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now, Termar Johnson
Ball 1.
down and away for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And there's the ball.
That's inside.
Riley gets his lead at first with nobody out. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next
The count
offering
is
way
ball.
off the plate.
Filha
Swing
da
and a
mãe.
miss. And that's the first out. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri.
The center fielder, Jose Siri.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Oh, strike
0-1's
one is so
the count.
critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And
Ball,
it's
that's
even
outside.
up to Ozuna. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for
Ball,
the
that's
defenders to
outside.
react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
And a base hit right there. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
Right there on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Ah, droga.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Clemens back to work. And that's in for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Sosa on the run towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Teoscar goes down on strikes. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground to third, Riley. Zips it across, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The second baseman.
This is Bryce Terang.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Out towards right center field, Sosa.
Empatou, vai pra entrada extra.
He's got it, and that is out number 3.
Josh Hader.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Entering is the pinch runner, Justin Crawford. Start of the fourth, stepping in, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Crawford rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Consegui fazer o cara que foi pra terceira base, ou na segunda base correr. Eu tenho um cara super rápido lá, deu tempo dele. Fiz uma corrida. Na entrada extra, o time já começa com um jogador na segunda base. É para tentar facilitar, né, a pontuação, né? Os dois times, né? Quando eles começarem, quando eles forem arremessarem também, já vou ter um jogador na segunda base.
Two balls, no strike.
Not close, up high. Hader's been one of the best strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Two balls, one strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Two balls, two strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez under it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
Let's get the easy two now. Let's go.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Buxton sizes this one up. Makes the catch. Out number 2. Bryce Eldridge will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. In the air, left field, down the line.
Entrada acabou.
Brings it in, and that'll do it.
E só um ponto que é o básico. Uma corrida.
Now into the ball game on defense.
Agora eu tenho que tentar zerar ele. Colocar meu arremessador.
Pudge Rodriguez. Jimmy Garcia on to try and close it out.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes a one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Way out front for strike 2.
No ball,
It looked
two
like that
strikes.
curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitters timed it up.
That one 95 to finish him off. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Walked his first time. And that one fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, this is where they earn their keep.
No balls, two strikes.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining. And now the DH, Brent Rooker, trying to deliver as the hero. Ryan Walker comes on now.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use them.
0-1 now. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Walker is just one strike away. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground.
Ganhei. Ufa.
And that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really
Ganhando
attacking
tudo
hitters,
apertado.
trusting
Tudo
what
na
the catcher was putting
1
down.
a 0.
Trusting-
Entrada extra. O outro foi 4 a 3. Agora 1 a 0. Falta 3 jogos. Falta o mesmo time.
Here's Marcelo Zuna, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. That one
Counts
not
1-0.
close. And away we go this afternoon. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Terang over to first in time. One up, one down. Here's the left fielder, Willie McCovey. And the first
Ball
pitch
in.
misses for ball one. One out, base is empty. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
I got a
And
ball,
he
1
really
strike.
sells the changeup with that arm action.
That
Ball,
misses
that's
the
outside.
zone, and it's 2-1. And a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Breaking
I got
ball
3
misses
and 2.
down and away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Filha da
Smoked on
mãe.
the ground a second. So it was
He's
a long
out.
battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. And here is Sosa
Batting
to the
first,
plate.
the right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
And that's
Ball
in the
1,
dirt.
no strikes.
2 out, space is empty. Well struck left field. Hernandez drop step going back. Out of town. He sends
menos
it out
um.
here. And it gives him the
Vamos
lead
pra
in the
sair do
first.
zero.
It's 1-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get
Massa
it
esse
out of
replay,
here,
bicho,
but it
vamos.
had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one
100 e
back.
poucos metros.
Now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
And strike two.
Ô, bola curva que me engana,
You've got
filha da
right
mãe.
pitches you can work with, but throw something you can
sweeper.
command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Ball 1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Não, nem tem sweeper esse filho da mãe. confundi.
Yeah, the
Nope.
1-2
Outside.
misses to even the count. Outside corner, got him looking.
Bom, pelo menos primeira entrada 1 a 0.
Bottom of the first. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
Ivan Rodrigues. Bom contato, não tem tanta força.
That one's
1-0.
upstairs, ball one. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
swings through that.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of
One
the
ball,
pitch
2
inside.
strikes.
Really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Here's Byron Buxton.
Buxton.
There's a strike.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Ripped towards third. Riley fires to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And here is Brent Rooker. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Ball 1 there.
Inside, ball 1.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And
That's a ball.
downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's
3 and 2.
inside. Counts full, 3-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second.
Right
Blake
there.
Trinan.
Pretty tight game,
Super
so they're looking
sinker.
for quality pitches out of him right
Super
here.
force.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Let's go, Blake.
Salvador Perez, the leadoff batter as he swings
0-1's
through
the
for
count.
strike 1. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. The 0-2. Swings and misses. And now 1 away. So digging in,
The
Bryce
first
Eldridge.
baseman, number 17, Bryce Eldridge.
The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Trinan is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle
0-2 is the count.
and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Austin Riley at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
When he
0-2.
takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And
1 ball,
you can see it in
2
opposing
strikes.
hitters as well.
And a 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to
He's
first.
out.
That completes the... Back here in New Orleans. Bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Fastball for a strike. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Zips it to first. And Vladdy is set down. Here's Manny Machado.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Machado is out.
Batting 6.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Cruz.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a strike in there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Just
that's
misses
just out.
with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Josh Hader.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Termar Johnson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at
Counts
ball
1-0.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a miss.
When you throw a
1-1.
fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
Here we go. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 out. And now it's Jose Siri. And first offering is fouled off. Straight through that one.
Nossa, esse
No
bicho, filha
balls,
da
2
mãe.
strikes.
This one smoked out to left.
Não. Ah, pegou.
Takes it in for the out. 2 away. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, that's today's
0-1's
style
the
of
count.
baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Cut on and missed 96 of effort.
No balls, 2
It might be
strikes.
time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. On the ground, Machado handles, throws
He's
the
out.
first. Ozuna is out. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Clemens back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Inside,
Ball, that's in.
just missed. Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate. Grew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jeff Hoffman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
0-2.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ball, that's inside.
Just missing there. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. Trying to get close out, a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
0-1's
Bryce
the count.
Terang swings through it for strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
0-2 is the
ball.
count.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having
One
a hard
ball,
time catching up.
2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hoffman is just 1 strike
That's ball
away.
2.
That's a really good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next
Lean
offering
to.
upstairs.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to
Now
certain
batting,
players, but
catcher,
with his
Devon.
speed, this guy out there in the base
Rodriguez.
pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Rodriguez in the box now. Takes strike
0-1.
1. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gap.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Outra partida de 1 a 0.
Solo shot won't
O
beat you,
segundo,
but that definitely doesn't apply in a
segundo
3-inning
seguida.
game. That often.
Home runzinho só. Penúltima partida.
Ready to go now. Now here is Pudge Rodriguez. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
Por que não correu pra frente, o seu?
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here's Byron Buxton, and that's a fair ball. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Brent Rooker in the box now, takes strike 1. No outs, runners at first and second. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many
That's
pitches
the ball.
up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in
1-1.
this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Squeezes it. That's out number 2. Manny Machado up to the plate. And
That's
takes
the ball.
low for ball 1.
1-0.
Now a
Ball.
check swing,
Outside.
but he held up.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look
That's
for
the
him.
ball.
Filha
Next
da
pitch.
mãe.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
3-1.
And they're all loaded up.
Ball
Now
4.
that
Take your
sets
base.
up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now Ellie De La Cruz. So they're all
0-1.
loaded up with 2 outs. And that's in for a strike.
Isso, vai lá na PQP, amor.
That's to third. And they tap him out.
Quase que levei corrida cheia.
Back in Washington, D.C. And on the hill today, George Kirby.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker.
Boa tarde.
It's not
Oi, amor.
necessarily his go-to primary pitch.
Tô vendo, tô
He
vendo.
takes it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit
Zero
hard.
balls,
So
one strike.
look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those
Puxa
hitters
vida.
looking down so that it opens up the
E aí,
top
como
of
tá o
the
jogo?
strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ganhando, perdendo. Aqui tá empatado ainda esse aqui ainda.
And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton moves under it. And there are two down. So up next, Sammy Sosa. Right side.
Nossa,
Guerrero makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
fui eliminado rápido agora. Caramba.
Back here in Nationals Park, top of the second. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that's off
inside.
the
That's a ball.
inside edge. And that's ball one. And a
Yeehaw.
swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where
Quantos
you
jogadores?
get to what you think you see.
É,
You guessed wrong right there.
em campo tem um time que defende. Em campo tem um time que defende, né? 9 jogadores defendendo. O time que tá defendendo é o time que arremessa. Por exemplo, eu tô arremessando agora, então eu tô defendendo. Aí o time que tá atacando é os batedores. Eles também têm 9 selecionados. Tem 9 batedores na... Droga.
Hammered on the line, base hit.
Eles têm 9. Por exemplo, ele rebateu agora.
And on base.
Aí vem um novo rebatedor. Aquele cara que bateu, ele correu pra primeira base. Ele tá na primeira base aí, ó.
Fastball pretty much middle.
Ele foi pra primeira base. Ele tem 9 jogadores que eles podem rotacionar.
Surprise, he put a great
E eu tenho 9 jogadores em campo,
Now it's Wilmer Flores.
tentando eliminar cada 3 batedores por vez. Quando você elimina 3 batedores, aí você que vai pro bastão daí. Então, jogando ao mesmo tempo, são 9 de um time e o outro... Quer dizer, 9 dos dois times, né? Só que é um batedor por vez.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Next pitch in for a strike, 2-1 now. Up the middle, Johnson. In plenty of time. The first, one out in the
Se
second.
fosse um 5, não, é 9. É porque... É que aqui não tem como eu mostrar, mas... É um arremessador e um receptor. O catcher, o pitcher, o arremessador e o catcher, o receptor. Porque o cara que pega a bola ali atrás de quem arremessa é do time de defesa também. Entendeu? Ele tá cuidando da base, da home base, que a gente fala, né? Da base de casa, da base de corrida de pontuação. Então só o arremessador e o receptor são 2 jogadores. Aí tem mais 3 jogadores. Cada jogador cuidando das outras bases. São outras 3 bases. São mais 3 jogadores. Aí dá 5. Mais 2, né? O arremessador e o receptor. Mais um em cada outras bases, 5. E aí tem um interbases. Aí o sexto. E aí lá fora do campo, que não tá mostrando na imagem aqui, tem mais 3 defensores, né? Isso. Então do 6, né? Que tava parando no interbase 6, mais 3, 9.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Terang now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Tá, mãe.
Ripped into center base hit. And they'll
Tá, o cara fez uma corrida agora, fez uma pontuação.
Well,
E
that
tinha um jogador na terceira base, um rebateu lá pra longe, o cara que tava na terceira base correu pra home base.
everything was on
Então ele
time and fluid in that
fez uma
swing.
pontuação.
You could get the
1 a 0
barrel
pra
on
eles.
and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
on the ground out to short. And it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Byron Buxton, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, dude.
Strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back.
2-2.
Off speed's probably coming.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone now. Brent Rooker digs in now. Ryan Walker will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Throw to third, not in time. Everyone's safe, and the bases are loaded. So bases all loaded up. Vladimir Guerrero will hit next. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. But that one misses up and in. 1-2 to count. Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez gets under it. Snags it for the second out. And now Bryce Eldridge.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
He's got it, and that ends the inning. New inning getting started. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. Walker back to work. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground at first. Eldridge steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. One of our cover stars is at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah, the first Reds player to be featured on the cover of the show. That must be a cool feeling.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-2.
And it is. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch,
That missed. That's
just
the ball.
misses. 2 outs, base
1-0.
is empty. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. There's the swing.
He got away with one there, but he knows
1-2
he
to
can't
count.
go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Outside, that's the ball.
Delivers outside. In the air on the infield, Eldridge nabs it, and that'll. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Sends it to Flores. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The second baseman.
And the batter now, Termar Johnson. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Didn't recognize off speed.
0-1.
Thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Next
That's
pitch
the ball.
off the plate. Ball 1.
1-2.
Breaking
That's
ball
the ball.
misses down and away. A
2 balls, 2
1-run
strikes.
lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Boils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Full count.
And the tying
Ball
run is on base.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite put the zone. That's a stone cold take.
One down, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. And that's fouled off. Pitch squirts away from Pudge. Tag, save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
So the tying run is second.
Ah.
And to swing, it's a strikeout. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to be.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. That's the ball game.
Perdi.
So much rides on each and every
Tem
at-bat.
2 seguidas de 1-0, agora perdi uma de 1-0.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. Checks.
Hey.
And he went. That's strike
0
one.
balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a ball.
1-1.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And in foul ground, he pulls it down, 1 out. Here's Byron Buxton. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. On the inside corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And a swing and a miss. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. And now here is Brent Rooker. And that misses.
That's a ball.
1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Let's go, Roger.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. High fly ball out towards left field. McCovey going back on it. Gives up the body and makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt. First pitch swinging.
0-1. 1-1.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Flores makes the play. 1 away. And now Willie McCullough.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
No balls,
And the
2
count is
strikes.
0-2. And that's
1
down
ball,
and
2
away.
strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss
2
in the
and 2.
zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1 down, base is empty. Just
Ball.
misses the mark outside the zone.
We got a full
Really
count.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a good at
Ball
bat
4,
right
take
there.
your
He was
base.
down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And here is Sosa to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Ball.
This is again 5 in a row.
1-0.
Man at first, 1 away. He was late there, strike 1.
He normally does damage
1 and
on
1.
that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch
Ball,
is
that's
slider. That
outside.
misses outside. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So 2 down now, and here is Gunnar Henderson. Now a slow roller to second. They take the force out, and that is the end. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. That misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And it's 1-0. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting
1
on
ball,
speed
1
there.
strike.
Big swing and a miss. Jeffrey got the hitter
1
conscious
and 2
of the
to
pitch
count.
inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty far.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Hit in the air, left field, a cover. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Teoscar
Yeah,
Hernandez in the box now, takes strike 1. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The tag at third, and he's out.
Well, maybe approaching this at-bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Now a chance for Wilmer Flores. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
No,
Just
that missed.
missed.
1-1.
That's in there. 1-2.
1-2.
That gets by him. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. This is Bryce Terang. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And that is out of play. And now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Good eye
Ball.
right there.
That's a really good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one in
2
the
and
dirt.
2.
And the count is 2-2. Got it.
Ah!
And one away.
É pra fora, filha da puta.
Here's the first baseman, Bryce Elton. That one the other way. Machado throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Austin Riley. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him,
No balls,
elevated.
2
and if
strikes.
you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
They tried to
1
get
and
him
2.
to chase on a slider down and away. Pitch misses
That's a ball.
there. And that's ball 2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Going gone. That's worth the price of admission. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Termar Johnson. That misses.
1-0.
And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to
1-1.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's Jose Siri. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2.
He's in a great spot right here, ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play here, partner.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back in Washington, D.C. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
Now pitching.
Jimmy Garcia comes on trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high
Boom,
stress.
ball.
Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Next offering is down low. Left field. McCovey under it. And there's one down. Now here is fired by. His first at bat was a strikeout.
No, that's high.
Ball one. Now fly ball to right center. Sosa on the move to the gap. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. Digging in, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Garcia is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0
Vitória.
win. Feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead.
Massa, tem tudo estatísticas. Esqueci o que é save. O que é save mesmo no beisebol, rapaz? Deu um branco agora. Estatística dado ao lançador reserva que termina um game ganhando um game. Ah, tá. Entendi. Já tava ganhando o jogo, aí o pitch reserva vai lá e termina de ganhar. Então ele salva a vitória, digamos assim. Schedule? Ah! Ainda, e tem playoffs, é? Melhor de 5. Que nossa, que legal, cara. Não sabia que tinha playoff, não. Nossa, ganhei os 28 jogos. Pô, ganhei 16 jogos, né? Não consegui ganhar. Faltou 2 pra poder ganhar mais aquele 17 de 18, né? Tem playoff, rapaz. Sabe que eu não. Pô, cara. Sabe que eu não sabia disso? É, pela lógica teria que ter mesmo, mas nem me toquei disso. Já volto só um pouquinho. Voltei. Deixa eu sair daqui. Ai, tem que segurar. Quantas vezes? Como é que eu saio? Ver se tem alguma. Vamos para os playoffs, né? Ver se tem algum. Alguma coisa que vai cair alguma coisa boa aqui. Dourado. Pete Alonso já tem. Outro start pitch canhoto. Ah não, destro. Canhoto é pra rebater, né? Filho da mãe. Tirou. Não é muito bom não. Tem bolas boas. Forcing sweeper. Picotinho de sinker. Só que esse H9 dele ali. Hits por 9. Hits por 9 entradas. Strike por 9 entradas não é muito bom. Faz muito efeito. Então não é. Mais um ainda. Opa, um canhoto. Eu queria. Nossa. Queria outro aqui. Teve outro. Ah, esse já é melhorzinho. Esse eu já gostei. Forcing, cutter, sweeper. Esse tem uma boa bola. Esse eu gostei. Vou colocar na minha rotação. Esse eu gostei. Mostrar shortstop, interbase. Deixa eu ver. Tem uma boa reação, boa aceleração, speed no tanto. Ah, SC. Não sei se é melhor que o meu, mas parece um cara interessante. Eu tenho que escolher. Esse ícone vai pra. Isso aqui. Ué, o cara tá usando de. Como é que é o nome? De logo do time deles, né? Eu gostei disso. Por acaso eu gostei dessa baleia aqui. Sei lá, não gostei mais nada. Esse aqui tá. Ah, não, vou colocar. Ah! Ué! Agora que eu me toquei que esse é o nome do time que eu tava enfrentando, rapaz. Olha essa baleia aqui. Ah, deixa eu ver se shortstop. Ah, mas o Gunnar Henderson não, ele é muito bom batedor, bicho. Bem que. Não, tem mais reação. Muito mais speed. O cara tem bem mais contato contra canhoto, bate bem, tem força boa também. Não, eu acho mais equilibrado o Gunnar Henderson mesmo. Mas é um bom shortstop, viu? Tá. Good. Tá. Vou experimentar uma coisa, eu vou jogar um pouco. O Era Judge joga em outra posição? Ah, com central, mas ele. Ah, de jeito nenhum com centro. Você. Tem aqui. Designated hitter. Ah, tá. Deixa eu ver o skins. Com certeza eu vou colocar no seu lugar. Cadê você? Ah, esse Kumar aqui eu peguei hoje também, né? Tem boas bolas. Tá. Então vamos para os playoffs. Melhor de 5, massa. Ganhar 3 partidas, né? Já fiz a mudança que eu fiz? Não. Vai ser tá. Não.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
This one high in the air to left center. Beltran settles under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie McCovey. In the air, left field, down the line, and there's 2 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Pitch misses inside.
That's inside.
Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. And it's 2-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing
That's
at
a ball.
it. So it's a good take by him.
And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Hit in the air, left field. Trout sizing it up, and that is that. Back here in Egypt, here's the left fielder, Mike Trout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Just misses. The count now 2-2. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Series sizing it up. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this. When the game comes, they make the play perfect.
Carlos Beltran in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
In the air to left, down the line. McCovey moving under it. Corrals it. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez. Strike.
0-1's the count.
Just
Ball, that's outside.
missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Top of the zone for a called strike. That pitch
Filha da mãe, acertou
and
as
that's strike
duas.
2.
Olha isso.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off-speed away.
He's out.
And he handles it himself for the out. Here is Austin Riley. First
Ball
pitch
one.
doesn't find the zone. And
Ball,
another
that's out.
ball. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Breaking
I
ball
got
misses
3 and 2.
down and away.
And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Termarr Johnson swings
0-1.
through it for strike 1. Swings and chases a low one there.
No
And
ball,
he really
2
sells
strikes.
the changeup with that arm action.
Next
Nope,
offering is
that's a ball.
downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Farrows Field. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Walker back to work. That's inside. 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Now pitching.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that one fouled off. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up left side. Right under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now it's Mookie Betts.
Batting fifth.
Infield
Left
playing him to
shortstop,
pull.
Mookie.
Second baseman just to the right of the bat. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Jose Siri.
Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2's the count.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swung on, belted. And that gets down in the corner. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Caught in a rundown now. The tag. He's out. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And now it's going to be Willie McCovey. Out towards left center. Beltran calls it in, 2 away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He reached out to walk his first time. Misses
Ball,
off the
that's it.
inside, and it's 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Fly to left his first time. Line drive, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And it's even up. Judge on second. Henderson on at first with 2 down. He's gonna miss. As
1
he was
ball,
out front that
2
time.
strikes.
Up the middle. Betts gets it to first.
He's out.
And they get Perez for the out. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Towards first, and it's just foul. That is close. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. So digging in, Jason Kipnis. And the
Ball.
slider
Down.
just misses. There's the strike up high, and the count even at 1.
Nope. Outside.
High fly ball down the left field line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This to third, Riley.
Ah, eu cancelei sem querer. Ah, muito.
One down. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Matt Strom into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Finds its way through, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a miss as he was
No
late
ball,
that
2
time.
strikes.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Tosses
He's
to
out.
first, there for the out. Runner scores from third. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And the count is
No ball,
0-2.
2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That's the third out, and we'll play.
Tá, mãe.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to
Cada
start.
extra, não empatava, sem cada extra.
Getting ready to hit. Caught looking his first time up. And a swing and a miss.
Good late.
Oh,
Save
1.
on that fastball out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
See if you
1
can
ball,
go upstairs a
2
little
strikes.
bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That
Ball
misses,
2.
and the count's even at 2.
Oh,
And a
saco.
miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Austin Riley, the next to hit. Out to short. Slings it across. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And now, Termar Johnson worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one
1-0.
ran inside, almost got him.
You got this.
Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he
Ball
doesn't,
3.
give him a walk.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Out to short, bats up with it. They get the first, and that is that.
Ué? O catcher não pode voltar, não? Ah, não pode. Ele não vai pro banco? Cadê o catcher? Okay.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Lifted in the air, right center field. Siri sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Otani headed for the plate.
Perdi.
Throw is offline.
Ai, fiz tudo errado ali.
And they
Todos
will
os
walk
botões,
it
droga.
off in extra innings. Okay, all set to go. Leading off, Marcelo Zuna. First pitch misses.
First pitch, 107.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Goalie saw that changeup really well. Just a little early, still barreled in. As you see, home run distance, just couldn't keep it fair.
Struck him out looking. Now, Willie McCovey. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Fought off foul. Three, and that's 2 in a row. Here is Aaron Judge. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the
2
count.
out, space is empty. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, and he's out.
Right there. He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Mike Trout. To third, Riley. One up, one down. Here's Shohei Otani. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run.
Filha da mãe, demorei.
He busted it down the line for that infield single. Carlos Beltran in the box now. Takes strike one. Shohei on the go. Pitch misses. Throw save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That's too low. And it's 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gil Hodges. Now at the
1-0.
plate, in the dirt. Save!
Filha
And the
da mãe.
go-ahead runs at third.
Heads up base running right there.
Swing and a miss, strike one. No
1-1.
score yet, but a runner at third with two away. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. And a run scores from third
This
thanks to the infield single. Two outs, runner on first. So here's Kyle Tucker now. That's
Nope,
off the
that's
inside
inside.
corner, and that's ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. Hits it for a strike.
1
Safe
ball,
at second,
2
and
strikes.
that was not close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Swings over the top of that one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. And
1
that
ball,
skips into
2
dirt.
strikes.
That one
Ball,
inside.
that's inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Way high.
Count is 3-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ah,
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Mason Miller.
And fouled off.
por que eu fui dar swing nessa bola?
The wind of the pitch. That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone, and the count is 1-1. That one in triple digits.
I wouldn't throw him another
1
breaking
ball,
ball.
2
Try
strikes.
to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2 the count.
Next pitch way upstairs. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that's in for a strike. Fouled off to the right.
Let's go, Mason.
That's
Inside, ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Egypt. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he
I got a ball,
knows
1
he
strike.
can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's ball 2.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jose Ramirez stands in now and watches strike 1. Slides, but it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Jason Kipnis will hit next. There's the strike.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag safe.
He's in
And
there.
a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. One run's in. The second run scores, and they lead by 3. Now the catcher up to hit, Samuel Basallo. In there, and it's 0-1. Tip aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Judge makes the grab, and there's one down. So the batting order turns over, and now batting Mike Trout. Swing and a miss, as he was out front that time.
Oh.
Runner on the go. And miss.
Oh, and
For the second great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that, and it's a strike. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Darren O'Day.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Austin Riley,
0-1's
the
the count.
leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. Hit in the air, center field. Beltran. And makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's Jose Siri. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. Way inside. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. This could end it. And that
2-2
one almost
the count.
hit him. And it remains 2-2. And that one upstairs.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
On the ground to 3rd, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
He's out.
O jogo do derrota. Eu não
Not
dá
a
em
ton of
nada.
offense to chat about. Ready to go. Now the left fielder, Mike Trout. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway. Strike 2.
0-2.
that one hammered center field. Back there. Pulls it into the warning track. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Foul ball there. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Into second, and he's got it double. One out, runner at second. At the plate, Carlos Beltran. In there for strike one. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. Ohtani, the runner at second with one away.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Caraca, você vai bater em todas mesmo, bicho.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gil Hodges. Here's the strike, 95 of that one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the walls. Gonna have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner at second, two down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And on second, two down. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Bottom of the first. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Just missed.
Ball. 1-0.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And he swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Some high cheese for strike three. So up next, Willie McCovey. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Cut on and missed at 101.
Caraca, eu não tô acertando. Melhorar, tô piorando.
That's down
1-2.
Not close with that one.
Caraca, 102 milhas.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now
Full
than in the
count.
past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Ah!
Three, and that's two in a row. It's Aaron Judge now. That one.
Ai, foi dentro.
And that is strike one.
No balls. One strike.
That's a little bit low.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout, and you get your chance. Go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Swing and a miss.
1-2's the count.
Let's go, Aaron.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight.
Slider, filha da mãe.
Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ball.
That one at 95 missed.
1 ball,
up
no
top.
strikes.
And that's ball 1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Just
That missed. That's a ball.
That clips the corner. That one hit to right. Calls it in, 1 away. Here's Mookie now. Infield shifted to the pull side. And that taps in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Fouled off, he was late. Swing and a ball popped up. Johnson drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Right through there for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And that's too high.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. In the air, right center. This is Matt, way back, and gone. And they take the lead. It's 1-zip. Now on the bump, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, bro. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Stepping in, Salvador Perez. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do? Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1.
Ball. That's high.
Come on, Salvador.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. A little bit low.
Full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Pulls it in for the out. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Just
That's
missed.
a ball. That's down.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you got to find a way to catch
1
up
and
to
1.
that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that?
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Everything came together for him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't hit it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Austin Riley now at the plate as he
0-1.
swings through strike 1. through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Now it's the second baseman, Termar Johnson. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a hit. Now they get the runner and a rundown. The tag.
Out on the tag.
Por que você correu, bicho?
Batting ninth, the
Now at the plate, Jose Siri.
Let's go now.
That
Yeehaw!
to triple digits. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Able scores the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0. So the lineup flips over. Marcelo Zuna coming up to him. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Beltran snags it, and that is the inning. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Iglesias back to work. And that drops in for a strike. And he pumps it a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Eldridge takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Samuel Basallo digs in now. Matt Strom gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game.
Yeah.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out. Here's Trout. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
2 out, space is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Inside.
That's in, ball.
And that's ball 2. 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff.
Here's Mike Trout. And
No, that's
off
in.
the inside edge. And we are underway. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
1 and 2 to count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's 0 and 1.
In the air, left field, down the line. McCovey grabs it on the run.
Well, those could be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Beltran off of first with 2 away. On the ground. And
foul ball.
Foul ball. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. That one just
that's
misses.
the ball.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the base.
And here is Willie McCovey. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0 and 1.
Next offering is fouled back.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. Going to really have to bear down.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And Sale deals. Catches and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Let's go, Aaron.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Beltran calls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And a foul ball. Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 2nd. Now here is Kyle Tucker. New pitcher now, Griffin Jacks. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Got it swinging. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And Mookie
1 and 2.
takes.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now,
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jose Ramirez. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one just misses.
That's it.
Going to count 1 and 2. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Typically, the outfield defense would play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Up and in. And the count now even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one 95 to finish him off. Back now and a new arm in the mound to start the bottom of the second, Mason Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off.
Right
Big
2.
swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next one misses. And the count 1 and 2.
That was
1 ball, 2
absolute
strikes.
gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now it's going to be Bryce Eldridge. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Austin Riley. One on the gun, swing and
No
a
balls,
miss.
1 strike.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Good eye.
No,
in
that missed.
spot.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. On to the 3rd inning. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Jacks back to work. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Now a screamer into the outfield. Squeezes it. And there's one away. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
He struck out. So they turn to their closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes a 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball still 0-2. Got it, swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fly to left his first time. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. There's another final strike.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat.
And that's the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That offense can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
Not a ton of offense to chat. Now it's the DH, Marcelo Zuna. And that's
Ball
way
one.
high. And we're underway here
Ball
this
one, no
afternoon.
strikes.
And it's even up to Ozuna.
Man, he
1-1.
really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Now one
That's a ball.
miss. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first.
Out.
And very nicely done for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie McCovey.
Number 44, Willie McCovey.
Miss. There's that changeup.
He got away with one
0-1's the
there,
count.
but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Now he breaks his bat. Fires to first on the run,
Out.
and they get the out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Strike one.
0-1.
Ripped to short.
Hurry, hurry.
Betts whips
He's
it to
out.
first. Judge. Here's Mike Trout.
Always fun watching DeGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
The
Ball.
changeup missing. And the count even 1-1. And strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit.
One ball,
Make sure you miss
two
up
strikes.
and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
Shohei
Right field.
Ohtani up to the dish.
Ohtani.
That one's
1-0.
upstairs, ball one. And that one ripped to left. And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
One ball,
Try to go again
two
with the
strikes.
fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
And now,
the center
Carlos
fielder,
Beltran.
Carlos Beltran.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side. Eldridge takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down. Second inning set to go. And here is Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think
Ball one.
about.
Ball one, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground to third. He gets to it with a slide. And that's a
He's
great
out.
play for the out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good
0-1.
execution.
That one ripped. Base hit down the line.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat.
Come on, La Cabra.
Yo one. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Out. To Hodges.
He's out.
Time. That's an inning-ending double play. Bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Just
That's outside.
missed. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Missed
Nope.
with a
That's
changeup.
inside.
2-1. That one found hard the other way. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. So here's Kyle Tucker now. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field.
Now pitching.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. Here's Mookie now. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count,
No ball,
0-2.
2 strikes.
All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at Farrows Field, top half of the third inning. So here's Riley now.
Riley.
Come on, Macabre.
Line, and that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took
Ball
the barrel
one, no
right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Justin Crawford.
Justin Crawford.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike
I
one.
got a ball, 1 strike.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Inside, ball 2.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Filha da mãe.
Beats the second out there to Hodges, and they turn 2. And now it's Jose Siri.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play, erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Hit in the air out to center field. Brings it in, and that is.
Now
So
playing
coming
third
into the
base.
game now on defense, Justin Crawford. He's the new third baseman.
Crawford.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Now playing third base.
Strong back to work.
Number 21.
Ground ball right side.
Sammy Sosa.
Steps on first for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And that is out of play. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Got it! registered 3 Ks in this one.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Samuel Vassallo getting ready to hit. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ah,
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way.
perdi. Tô fora, acabou a minha temporada. Perdi de 3-2, melhor de 5.
And this place is rocking. And they
Perdi os primeiros 2 jogos, ganhei os 2 seguintes e agora perdi o 5º jogo. Acabou-se. Bela bola. Esse é outro, essa outra mini season aqui. Ué, não entendi. Qual é a diferença? Clássico. No host limit. Teve o controle real. Video squad face off contra teams com personagens. Ah, aqui é só jogadores que estão. Inclusive, feitos que é absurdo. Eu não consigo entender muito ver a diferença. Início clássica. Vou começar uma aqui só para eu manager. Qual o time que vai postar aqui? Esse não é o meu time. Eu terminei com esse cara. Não, nem aí eu terminei. Eu não consigo entender muita diferença. No host limit. Uma coisa que eu não tenho. Oh, era isso, droga. Por exemplo, você. Não, tem aqui. Não consigo entender a diferença, não. Classic New Year Series. Qual a diferença, cara? Mas eu ficando por aqui hoje. Obrigado pela presença aí. Valeu. Azul jogando ao vivo, comentando, vai ficando por aqui. Segunda-feira estou de volta. Valeu, fui.